So you're wondering if you still can get investment properties in Jacksonville, Florida for under $40,000. In this video, I'm gonna show you a property that I purchased for $40,000, not going through the auction, but leveraging some home equity. But I turned it into a rental property, a buy and hold property, but it's in Jacksonville's north side. So I wanna show you this property. I'm outside of it right now. And I'm gonna stick around to the end, and I'm gonna share with you a reason why I sold it, a couple of reasons why I sold it. But first off, let's just take a look. This is what $40,000 gets you in Jacksonville, Florida. It still can happen. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, about 750 square feet. We were getting $1,000 a month for it, so we paid $40,000. We put about $40,000 in it. A lot of people told me, hey man, you should have just knocked that down and used the land and built another home on it. But we wasn't trying to do that. We were just trying to use what we had and just make it work. So we rented it for about a year at $1,000 a month. We were all in roughly about $80,000. But then we decided to do something else with it. But I'm gonna show you the property. I'm gonna do a walkthrough. This is about a 1/4 acre land. It's right behind me. And we'll flip the camera around a little bit, but I just want you to get to see kind of what we're dealing with. 2-bedroom, 1-bath. We eventually put some new windows on it recently, and just going to walk around the side of the house. It's on about a 1/4 acre of land. So we purchased this home for $37,000 all in, roughly a little over a year ago. So there's still crazy deals in the Jacksonville area as far as investment properties is concerned. This property was on a well. It's on a well, and then it did have a septic tank. So we had issues with that. But as you can see, this is the back of the home. We put a new roof on it, put new floors. What else we did? Painted, updated the electrical, updated the plumbing and everything. And so this is the backyard. It's a no HOA, no homeowners association. So 0 extra fees on that, and the taxes were relatively low. So I'm in the back of the home, as you can see. Like I said, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 700 square feet. I got my handyman there. He did a pressure wash for us. We're getting ready to sell this property. Yeah, we're definitely getting ready to sell it. First time home buyer, and super excited about it. So we should close next week. So it appraised for $78,000. So it appraised for $78,000 recently. I really didn't know what it was going to appraise for, but you know, hey, we'll take that. That's where the market is right now. We could hold on to this property, but you know, like I said, we needed to move on from it. But here's the backyard. That car you see back there, we're going to get that one towed. That's somebody else's car there, and it's actually not on our property, but it's been sitting there forever. So we're just going to get it out of the way. The buyer, he's just like, look, man, get rid of these cars. So the property, that truck's been there forever. So look, yeah, so there's the well back there. This is the backyard. Like I said, this is in Jacksonville area. This house is worth $78,000, 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And yeah, man, I just wanted to show you this. So let's take a walk on this side. So if you can see, you know, we got palm trees back here and everything, man. This is why people move to Florida. You see that palm tree back there? You got a palm tree, these big old trees here. And if you see that land behind me, it looks like a little football field. We also purchased that. So we were thinking about putting a nice home on that, or multifamily. We still may do that, but we're waiting on the city to tie the water into the city water. So it's on a septic tank again, and so that's a problem. So it's very expensive. So we got to get with JEA, which is the electric company here, and see when that's going to happen, when that's going to take place. But in the meantime, we're just dealing with this house right now. That's the main thing. So I'm just walking around here showing you. Let me know what you think about this. Is that a good deal? $40,000 for a home in this day and age. But again, this is a first-time home buyer. Man, we added a water system to this property here. To filter the water. Yep, a water system. There you go, right there. You see it behind me. Like I said, new roof. AC was good. And like I said, only $40,000. So it was a great deal. It has a carport, and we're gonna go inside, show you. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. Love to share with you more about selling homes and buying homes in the Jacksonville, Florida area. If you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to invest, if you are looking to downsize, if you're an empty nester, Artie Cox, I got your back, a local realtor in the area. Been at it for 8 years, so love to help you out. So just want to show you one of our investment properties. There you go, back there. So I'm going to turn the camera around a little bit and still talk. Thank you so much. So here we go. Turn it around. We're going inside. Here we go. Here is the main room here, family room. The ceilings are very small. It may be 6 foot. If it's 6'2", 6'3", ceilings are small. So I hopefully the guy who's buying it is kind of short, you know, family members. Yeah, so we put a new electrical system in it. It needed, like I said, needed a little bit of work. It was a rental for a year. Here's the first room here. This will probably be the owner's suite, if you want to call it that. You know, not too big. You don't really have a closet, but you have a couple of windows here, light. And like I said, we updated the electricity. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. So as you see, and like I said, this has been over a year. Tenants were in here, so we decided not to paint, just to put it on the market to unload it. Okay, and we go through here. Let me turn on some of the lights here. Okay, here's the other room. So we had our tenants were in here for, like I said, for a year. It's two folks in here, 2 adults. So here was another room that was set up there, and really no real closet space, but we made it work. So they actually counted that as a room. And then our 1 bathroom, we had to redo the bathroom twice. With these older homes, they do require a lot of work, a lot of times. But I don't regret buying this house. I learned a ton about houses. And a good friend was the contractor, and he was able to do everything. Look at that. The towel. We put a new tub in, and then we redid the floors. As you can see, the floors look real nice. Toilet. Yeah. New vanity. Okay, and then now our lovely kitchen. And you probably wonder, well, why is this guy showing me this little house? But I just want to show you what $40,000 can get you in Jacksonville, Florida in 2025. Okay, you got your appliances there, your oven, your refrigerator, and you have a little small kitchen. My guys got to come in here and clean that dirt off the floor. We'll make sure that that's done. And yeah, there you go. So there it is. The small kitchen, water heater. All right, let me flip this back around. And thank you for watching. So what I was going to give you was the reason why we sold. Man, just needed cash flow. The market has slowed down a little bit for me. And so we needed cash flow, pay off some debt. But what had happened was the tenants that I was trying to manage, everything was breaking down here and there, and it just got to be too expensive. The margins wasn't really there. And there's been other videos put out recently in regards to selling properties and rentals and portfolios and things. And so I just wanted to kind of piggyback off that a little bit and share with you why I sold. But again, knowing what I know now, I would have still bought it. I would have still bought the property, because a lot of times you don't know what you don't know. And it's better to get the experience yourself sometimes. And I just had to get that out of my system about buying investment properties. Will I buy an investment property again? Probably, but I would do a little bit more due diligence. And then I would really look at the type of tenants that I want to deal with. With the properties like under $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, it's just certain people is going to live in certain areas. So, it's just certain mindsets. And so it's just a lot of things going on. a few things. You know, the guy, it was a brother or sister that moved here. And then what happened was all of a sudden their brother's around, the older brother, younger brother's around, and he's Mr. Fix-It, and hey, add this, do that, do this. And I wasn't really firm enough with him. I pretty much allowed him to add stuff and do stuff, and that was a no-no. First time really managing a property, you know, my own property. So it was a lot of problems. Then when they left, they wanted their security deposit, just a lot of stuff going on. But again, I gained friends, I got to know them, but from a professional standpoint, be careful, like if you're managing your own properties, like the people that you're dealing with, you know, do you feel comfortable working with them? Does it make sense business wise? Some people like challenges and things, which I do. And like I said, knowing what I know now, I would absolutely do it again. But this time moving forward, just moving smarter. So probably what I would do is look to probably pay $100,000 on an investment property, a little bit more, pay more in maybe a better area, better neighborhood where I can charge more rent, or $200,000, or, you know, just in better neighborhoods and better areas. So hopefully this helps someone who's moving to Jacksonville, Florida, that there still is really good deals. And if you're looking to buy a house and you have good credit and, you know, you need to buy a house, you know, hey, go for it. Yeah, renting can be good. I tell people, sometimes people are ready to truly buy, that maybe renting a home may be good, but you just gotta decide. We're gonna walk outside here. I'm gonna show you the land, but it's really up to your, you know, personal situation. There is good deals out there still, and a lot of it is negotiating. A lot of people are in situations where there's divorces, there's probates, you know, there's people are in foreclosure and things of this nature. So of course you're gonna be able to negotiate more. So it's about getting, looking at your needs and then deciding what you wanna do. But again, this land here, let me turn this camera around. So this really a football field. We've got pretty much $20,000 a lot, and each of them are on half-acre lots. So it was kind of a package deal, 3 parcels all in one. So the house was $37,000, roughly $40,000, and then you have these 2 lots here. It's a little small football field here. So if you see where that telephone pole is, excuse me, electrical pole there, in the middle, that's probably about half the lot, and then I'm standing on the other half. So it's roughly about a half an acre, and it's set up to, you know, went down to the city, and what they told me was that we could build a single family home on it, and then if we wanted to build multifamily on it, we would have to put the lots together, which is pretty easy to do. So as you can see the property here, electric pole there, and again you can see the side of the house. You can see how beautiful this land is. I mean, it's here in Jacksonville, Florida, December 11th. It's roughly 60 degrees and sunny, so I see why people move to Florida. But definitely hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing a challenge with my videos. I wanna do 30 videos in 30 days. I was supposed to put out a video yesterday, got behind, but I'm back on track. So that's the goal. So I'm just showing you this land here, and it's pretty much fence to fence. So that's going for $40,000. That's what we paid for. Probably would try to sell it for $50,000. If someone doesn't give us 50, just hold on to it, sit on it for a little bit. But yeah, this is the land here. You're on a major road. This is Kings Road. This is Jacksonville, Florida, 32219. So I don't know, maybe you might want to snag this piece of land here. But it's 32219. It does not have a driveway to go into. You actually have to go into somebody else's land to get to this land. So of course that's called being landlocked. But this gentleman is so nice to let us get on our land. So as you can see, a huge piece of property. Busy street here, Kings Road, north side. We're about 10 minutes, well, about 15 minutes from River City Marketplace, 18 minutes from the airport. Let me flip this camera around. I had to look at all that stuff. So yeah, here we go. So you're not far from the airport. You're not far from River City Marketplace. Downtown is maybe 15, 18 minutes as well. You can get on the highway here, 295 will take you to the west side. You can get to the beach from here probably in 30 minutes. So it's very centrally located. And you know, the north side of Jacksonville, the prices are a little bit more affordable than other sides of town. So definitely reach out to me, call me. If you're looking about buying, selling, or even renting or investing in real estate, give me a call. Me and my team would love to help you out. But I just wanted to show you this investment property that I was able to buy. My wife and I was able to buy. And like I said, we're selling it, and I'm super excited to get that one off the books. We can move on, and stay tuned, man. Who knows what we're gonna do with, like I said, this land. You never know with the city moving and shaking. But yeah, definitely drop a comment. Feel free to call me or text me if you're looking to buy or sell or invest. Would love to help you out. Artie Cox at eXp Realty. And just thank you so much for watching the video. And again, feel free to reach out. Love to help you out. And if there's any other videos you want to see related to Jacksonville sides of town, let me know. I'm in the process of getting back to the videos. Took a little break, but I'm ready to go back full steam. So thank you so much. Y'all have a great day, and talk to you soon.